Allegations of abuse of power within the Cranston Police Department. Police put on paid leave for months at a time, costing the taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And it turns out the mayor knew about the issues in the department for some time. So what was done to fix the problems? Tonight, the NBC 10 I-Team with an exclusive investigation. The I-Team's Parker Gavigan is live in the newsroom with more. Parker?
Hi, Patrice. Well, these allegations come as the Cranston Police Department is being run by the Rhode Island State Police following that ticket scandal. Many of the top brass are now gone, including the former chief and the number 2 man, a major, just left abruptly today. But the problems here have not gone away. This is Cranston Police Captain Todd Padalano, on the job back in 2008. Now he's an 18-year veteran of the department, 17 commendations in his file, and one big stain. A gap in time when he was told to sit at home for 20 months and collect his $100,000 a year salary.
Almost 2 years. How egregious is that to the taxpayers of the city?
Captain Padalano is letting his attorney, Joe Penza, handle the TV duties for this story. The I-Team, however, did sit down with Padalano for an exclusive interview. He says his time off took a toll, both mentally and physically. When you have to worry about the people you work with setting you up, that's a problem, says the captain.
It was an attempt by a police administration to take out, if I can use those words, someone that they saw as a threat.
Padalano was put on paid administrative leave for nearly 2 years by former Chief Marco Palumbo. The 11 charges against him had to do with handling civilian complaints. Strange charges for the well-respected internal affairs investigator. The charges never went anywhere. A police officer's Bill of Rights hearing met 14 times, then disbanded. Padalano lingered at home on the clock. His legal bills piled up, and so did the city's. Between salary and legal fees, the tab totals $453,000 for this one police captain to fight to stay employed.
The most egregious abuse of police power I have ever seen in 42 years of representing officers in the state.
In May 2012, Attorney Penza went right to the top for answers. He met with city officials and Mayor Alan Fung. He says he presented supporting evidence for Padalano and damning evidence against the chief, including tape recordings that would support his client.
We provided them with the documents that they needed. We had recordings that we provided, transcripts, and let them listen to those recordings and said, this has got to stop.
And Mayor Fung received those documents. He listened to those tapes.
He listened to those tapes, and I met with Mayor Fung on 4 occasions after that.
It would take the city another 19 months to put Captain Padalano back to work, and the I-Team has learned he was not alone. Another captain was told to stay home, and so too was the chief's former secretary. All of them were placed on administrative leave for what some would call pretty vague reasons. Captain Jerry Carnevale was out 6 months. Secretary Lydia Wilson, a 40-year veteran of the city, was escorted out the door and told to stay home for 6 months on paid administrative leave. On top of Captain Padalano, all of the lost salaries and costs total more than $500,000. Able-bodied employees told to stay home, the cost picked up by taxpayers. Padalano saying, quote, "If I had it my way, I would have been back to work. There never would have been a penny spent."
The truth is that this was a complete abuse of power by the former administration of the Cranston Police Department.
And the Rhode Island State Police confirmed Padalano was cleared of any wrongdoing. I reached former Chief Marco Palumbo on the phone today, and he tells me he couldn't comment on personnel matters because he may have to testify in future Bill of Rights hearings. As for Mayor Fung, he sent me a statement about 10 minutes ago saying he doesn't micromanage his department heads, and these allegations are why he asked the state police to come in and investigate. No mention of the hundreds of thousands of dollars in wasted taxpayer money. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Parker Gavigan, NBC 10 News.